What is happening, everyone? Welcome back. We got a game underway in Toronto versus the Sacramento Kings, aka the Beam team. They're having a great season. I don't think that they're all too good. I think the Raps should be favored to win this game as they are. But if we've learned anything in the past few games, it's that we cannot take anything for granted. The Raps have been absolutely getting handled. It's been difficult to watch. There's a lot of questions about the team, a lot of trade talks heating up to a point that I haven't seen in recent past with the group. Something big's about to happen, especially so if they don't turn it around. So everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. This has been crazy. I'm so lost with the Raptors, man. I am so lost. I'm dying to have a good stream here. Most of the games I've been covering on live have been duds, absolute duds. But tonight you got to hope for a better result, and it will go a long way with convincing Masai Ujiri to stick with some of these guys. But I know a large part of the community thinks that ship has sailed. How many of you guys in the chat already are calling for people's heads? I'm curious. Let me know right off the bat. Let's get this right out into the air. Who do you guys think needs to be traded? There's no name too big at this point. I think Fred VanVleet's the most popular one that everyone's been pointing out, but go ahead and let me know in the chat. I do have my own sort of thoughts and opinions on this, but curious to hear first what the community thinks. And appreciate, of course, everyone tuning in. And speaking of Fred VanVleet, if you look at our Cool Bet sponsored play of the day, we did get boosted odds Fred VanVleet to make 4+ three-pointers at plus 180. So not a bad return at all. You can find this under the Cool Bet exclusives. And if you're looking to sign up at Cool Bet, you can do so in the description of this video. Send us a screenshot and I'll add you to a private channel on Discord. And we talk a lot of betting. We vote on what we want boosted. And we also do random giveaways. So check that out whenever you get a chance. Jay in the chat saying, let's trade for DeMar and Vooch. I don't know if we want DeMar, but I don't even know if DeMar wants to come back. Even if we wheeled out a massive trade package to get him in Toronto. Do you guys think DeMar could actually ever put his heart back into playing for the Raptors? Maybe if Kyle was around still, but I don't know about right now. Yeah, Jay, I know you're playing around. I know you're playing around. Just one of those interesting hypotheticals, because there has been times where people are like, oh, we should try and sign DeMar. We should try and trade for DeMar. And some of those were not jokes, so it's an interesting topic. Of course, he's a great player, always loved in the Raptors nation. Yeah, game is not underway yet. We should be tipping off any moment. Sup, Kendra. Sup, everyone in the chat. Appreciate you guys popping out. If you're in here early, do me a big favor. Drop that like spike. Show some love. Get the video re-recommended. Let's see how many people we can get in here. Man, oh man. Yeah, drop those score predictions. Kendra's already saying 100 to 87. I'm going to assume you believe that's for the Raptors. What would be my score prediction? I think it'll be a little bit more high scoring. Not by a ton, but a little bit more high scoring than that. I'll put my prediction in the chat right now. I'm going to go with Raps 118, Kings 112. I'm going to write that down. Got to get this on paper for when it happens. Oh, I knew this was coming too. Anonymous ASMR in the chat saying 105 to 99 Sacramento. I knew someone was going to call a Sacramento W here. Hey, we got Thad Young in the starting lineup, Trent Jr. in the starting lineup. Some interesting notes there, but I knew someone was going to call for Sacramento there. I don't blame you. Things have been rough. That's an understatement. Things have been terrible right now for the Raptors. We're 13 and 14. The East is so competitive. And we're playing with our food, man. Come on. The Orlando Magic, Franz Wagner was looking like Luka Doncic out there. It was insane. Jay Bagito in the chat saying Toronto 112, Sacramento 104. Iceman Gervin saying, or Iceman like Gervin saying Sac 120 to 112 for the Raptors. We got another Sacramento pick in the chat. Nage saying, please not another despair game. We need the dubs, bro. We absolutely need the dubs. And I get that the Kings are much improved, But come on, like the Raptors are a better roster. They should be a better team. They've looked better for, I'd still say, a part of the season, but we've just dropped completely off. And yes, the Kings have found their footing a little bit. I think we should be able to win this. I think we should. But I also said that about both Orlando games, so I digress. Iceman like Gervin saying TD3, 20 points tonight. Maybe, man. A little bit of a revenge game. He's had some solid games this season. I'm sure at some point this will come up, but I still don't understand why the Kings would trade away Tyrese Halliburton. I don't understand a lot of things they do, like drafting Marvin Bagley. Look, there's a whole bunch of things we could dive into here when it comes to the mismanagement of the Sacramento Kings. But look, Sabonis is a nice player. Very nice, fits their team. But Tyrese Halliburton, no doubt, is a more impactful player, especially long-term. And the Kings aren't like a win-now team. Anyways, tip-off was won by Sabonis. Fox with it now. Kings opening up possession. TD3 with it. Throws it back over to Fox. He's playing like an all-star. Takes the three. Makes the three. He's playing good. Hey, at least I have Fox on a couple of my fantasy teams. So there is that. But I would happily take him only scoring that bucket there tonight. Do not give a damn about fantasy when it comes to the Raptors needing to win. Thad Young, there we go, getting a jumper of his own to go. Nice first shot there for the Raptors. Little long distance Jay, he gets it to go. Nice to see him get the start. You know, he can step up in a lot of different roles. Fox, pump fakes. Murray throws it over into Sabonis. Sabonis back out there to Harrison Barnes, and he misses, but collects a long offensive rebound, loses control, kicks it back out. Man, Keegan Murray is big. He is a big rookie. And that's going to be a foul. It's going to be side out of bounds for the Kings. I believe that foul will charge to Pascal Siakam. So Ev Doggy in the chat saying tight game 103-101. I think it'll be a close game for sure. Like it'll be a 8-point game either way, I think, for most of it. Sabonis gets loose off of a nice little pick and roll with Barnes. He throws down the jam. 5-2 right now. I got to refresh my scoreboard. Should be fully loaded now. Give me 1 sec. Scotty Barnes. Oh man, I'm worried about Scotty. The no-look pass. Siakam, ooh, there we go, gets it to go. And charge that up to Scotty too. My man gets an assist and we tie up the game on that bucket. Thank God. All right, I refreshed the scoreboard. It should be loaded nicely now. Let me slide over the logos here and make it look real good. Beauty, we're rolling. Oh, and another bucket there. Who just got, I think that was Siakam. But Raps take a 1-bucket lead here. Sabonis. Hands off to Murray. Man, Murray's a nice player. He's Ben's favorite rookie this year. Sabonis backing in. They're sending a lot of help there. He gets the ball back. The floater bricks it. I'll take that. Van Vliet with the rebound. All right, Freddie V. You know what it is. I need my 4 3-pointers. Fred driving. Gets it to go off the glass. Yes, sir. Need that from him. Often and early. Tom Moreau popping in the chat. What's up, Tommy? Good to see you. Van Vliet with it. Getting downhill. Getting contact. Getting the call. Just misses the and one, but he'll be shooting 2. Love to see it. And there we go. De'Aaron Fox picks up a foul. It'll be nice to get him in foul trouble tonight. Tom Moreau saying, I've got Sacramento on the money line and under 232.5. You know what, Tom? I'm fading you all the way, actually. I think that over could hit. You know what? Okay, my score prediction was... Let me see what my score prediction is. I should remember it. We got a lot of people on Sacramento in the chat, so you know it's a bad time in Raptors land. Okay, 11-5 for the Raptors. Fox with it. He's on the perimeter. Kicks it over to Barnes. Now it's with Sabonis. And then Terrence Davis connects on 3. Look, I think the Raps made the right decision with him, but it's tough letting go a really good player like that. Scotty backing in. Nice little floater move. He misses, but he's fouled. Okay, hopefully Scotty can get into the rhythm tonight. Okay, and we got a super chat coming in from my guy, Tom Moreau. Shouts out to him in this chat. Tom Moreau's saying, hashtag full panic mode. Man, you know it's full panic mode, Tom, when you're placing a money line bet on the Sacramento Kings to beat the Raptors at home. That is full panic mode. You know when I started to feel like it was full panic mode? When people are throwing out these Michael Carter-Williams comparisons to Scotty Barnes as a rookie. That is spooky. Absolutely spooky. Scotty misses the second free throw, right as I'm slandering his name. Okay, Tom Moreau, actually, he's saying he's using reverse betting psychology. I see what you do. You know what they call that? The emotional hedge. Oh, Kings connect on the nice bucket there in the mid-range from De'Aaron Fox. But yeah, Tom, that's the emotional hedge. Think about it. If the Raptors lose, you've won your bet. But if your bet misses, it means that your team won. So really, at the end of the day, you get some sort of victory, right? Scotty, you got to hit that. Okay, there we go. Collects the offensive rebound and gets the putback. Praise the Lord for that. Oh my God. Almost missed pretty bad point blank, but he got it. Sabonis, oh, that's got to be a charge. No call, but the Raptors get the steal. Van Vliet with the active hands. Thought about pulling up for three. Scotty with it. Gets it to Trent Jr. The floater just spills out. Sabonis now taking it off the glass. Kicks it down to TD. 3 for 3. Oh, man. He connects. He's cold. He's absolutely ice cold. Siakam with it. Driving the baseline, kicking it out. Scotty Barnes, he's going to take a 3. Going to miss the 3, and the rebound secured by Terrence Davis. And a big block by Barnes. Whoo! Oh, you love to see that. Rejecting Keegan Murray there. And for the record, the Michael Carter-Williams, Scotty Barnes comparisons, I'm not here for that. I'm not here. Look, there's so many offensive scoring options on the Raptors. Like, to expect this guy to jump up big time in points, that's not really the expectation. Don't get me wrong. He needs to be better, but I'm not selling yet. Sabonis kicks it out to absolutely nobody. Great pressure by the Raptors. They're sending a lot of doubles and even triple teams at Sabonis early in this one. Good defensive effort. Anonymous ASMR in the chat talking about how Davis can go off. He is a torch, bro. He can catch fire. You do have to hope it's not one of those nights for him. A good old revenge game. Would prefer not. But hey, if it means that De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis aren't scoring, then I'll take it. There we go. Thad Young, the putback, gets it to go. Off the O-Reb. Great effort there by the veteran. 16-13. Raps are up. De'Aaron Fox, guarded by Barnes. Perfect. Yeah, great defense. Way to stay in front of him. Scotty to Trent Jr. There we go. Tried to get the and one. Doesn't get the call, but great way to take the D to the O by the Raptors there. The D to the O. Terrence Davis kicks it back out. Keegan Murray throws it right back to Sabonis. Oh, they're doing a great job on Sabonis so far. And then Terrence Davis misses a 3. Thank God. Scotty Barnes with a long rebound. Fred Van Vliet, ooh, doesn't get it. Does not get it, and Barnes collects, not Scotty, but Harrison Barnes collects the rebound for the Kings. Murray for 3. Ooh, just misses that. Man, he's got a smooth shooting stroke. He's going to be a good player. Siakam tries to get that. Wanted a foul call, does not get it. It spills out. Terrence Davis, wide open for 3, man. Like, completely uncontested. He's already hit 3 3-pointers. It's already a friggin' revenge game. Hey, the Raptors, their philosophy has always seemed to be, we'll take care of the stars and we'll let the role players hurt us if they're going to. The zone also pretty much allows people to shoot from, anywhere on the perimeter, really. And credit to Nick Nurse, it's paid off more times than not, but a rough start on that. A rough start. The role players are hurting. Yeah, it might be one of those nights for TD. But I still stand by saying if we can take care of Fox and Sabonis, whatever, TD can drop 30. As long as those guys can stay sub 20 points, I think we'll be in a good spot. And of course, we need our offense to come together. But, Fred VanVleet's not going to miss forever. Siakam also, you got to think that he'll figure it out a little bit more, become a bit more assertive. And Scotty Barnes, I still believe in the kid. Chat, you're crazy. Anonymous ASMR saying half-court offense is not there. Oh, dude, we need a W here. And just so you guys know, of course, I have my CoolBet featured play of the day, which you guys are all free to hit. Sign up at CoolBet in the description. But I also do have the Raps minus 2.5. So would love to see the Raptors win by at least 3 points, which seems feasible. If the game ended right now, I would lose, but thankfully we got a lot more ahead of us, so don't go anywhere. And if you are watching right now, drop a like on the video. Get that like spike going. Appreciate everyone. Mike in the chat saying, why is the worst field goal percentage in the NBA pulling up from 2 with 20 seconds left in the clock? It's a great question. Look, and Fred VanVleet's been taking a ton of flack so far, but let's talk about Pascal Siakam a little bit. I've always been a bit of a notorious Pascal Siakam hater. Okay, a hater. I don't know. That's what I get branded as. I like Pascal Siakam. I'm happy he's on the team. I root for the guy. But I do tend to be a little bit of a realist when it comes to, is he a top quality option in the NBA that can lead you on a deep playoff run? I tend to kind of hop off that bandwagon. It's just because I haven't seen it. Of course, he's had success as like a secondary third option on some very good teams. But after this season, if Pascal Siakam makes an all-NBA team, which I think he could, he wants the Supermax. I would be really reluctant. I'm kind of having some issues with him right now as well. For the record, I'm not a Siakam hater. I really love Pascal Siakam. But yeah, that's someone who I've continued looking at as needing to be a bit better if they want to be a top player on a winning team. Harrison Barnes with a long rebound. Sabonis shoots it out. Perimeter shot. They hit that. Who was that on the Kings that just connected there? Oh, that's Malik Monk. He's nice. He's been really nice for them. Showed out last season on the Lakers, and the Kings are definitely reaping the benefits of signing him. Hernan Gomez misses the three. Chris Boucher bats around that offensive rebound, but the Kings retain possession. Monk throws it out, but then Davion Mitchell collects it. Terrence Davis, another three. Man, he almost hit that too. Raps get the D-Reb though. Thad Young with it in the high post. Throws it cross court. Siakam now, guarded by Monk. Pascal working in, getting to the rim, just spills out, and they're going to say he got fouled. Yes, sir. He's going to the line. Tom Moreau saying, Josh and FVV himself, the only two willing to bet on Fred at the moment. Okay, Tom, hilarious. But this was actually picked by Marcel Martin in the Discord. He's been picking our boosts recently. I did put him on the spot a little bit. I was like, Marcel, just give me a bet. Like, what are you feeling? And that's what he said. So, yeah, I won't take full credit for the boost, but obviously I'm betting on it. I'm hoping it hits. And just for Fred's own sake, like I just pray he turns it around. But, he's always betting on himself. That's true. So Connor in the chat, he's saying the Raptors offense has always been predicated on the defense. Facts, actually. The common saying, D to the O. Yes, sir. There's a very good reason why the best Raptors teams had an amazing fast break offense. It's true. It's true. The defense needs to tighten up a little bit more right now as well. But no, all very good points by Connor there in the chat. I mean, that field goal percentage, right? Like when you have a good fast break offense, that field goal percentage is way up because ideally you're finding really easy looks by picking people apart on the fast break. It's not there right now. Chris Boucher takes the three, misses that, rebounded by Sabonis. Malik Monk, cross court, gets banged over to Davion Mitchell. He's driving, and they're going to say he traveled. All right, Raps get the ball back. Up by 1. About 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Davion Mitchell's a nice player. I don't know how good he's going to get in this league, but he is honestly an amazing defender, freakishly strong, and can shoot the three ball. So I'm sure the Kings are happy to have him. Van Vliet, the mid-range shot, connects on that. He needed that. Wraps up by 3. Throwing some flames for my guy. Mitchell, over there to Davis. Davis kicks it out. Barnes, driving. It's with Monk now. Oh, wow. Good closeout by Chris Boucher. Sabonis still getting a lot of attention. Barnes puts up the 3. He misses it. Good defensive rebound by Fred. Take that D to the O. Take that D to the O. Bo Cruz misses the shot. We miss the offensive rebound. Sabonis with another big defensive board. He's going to have a night on the glass. Barnes, wow. Good little fast break there for them. Contested fast break. But yeah, Harrison Barnes getting the bucket there for the Kings. Van Vliet on the perimeter. Gives it over to Siakam. Siakam driving past Davion Mitchell. Gets a nice left-handed layup to go. And that's a defender with a lot of lateral speed. So good job by Siakam getting the blow-by. Johnny B. Good in the chat saying, can't see the scoreboard. Is anyone else having this issue right now? It should be posted up there on the bottom of my screen. It looks to be doing the live updates too, but yeah, let me know if anyone else can't see the scoreboard. Monroe in the chat saying Bo Cruz needs to get into the paint and less shooting. This whole team just needs to go for high percentage shots right now, man. Like they got to find the easy buckets. They got to work from the inside out. Once they start hitting those mid-ranges, getting those layups, breaking down the defense, that's when the three-pointers are going to open up. But I agree with you. Settling for threes right now, it's the numbers are not in our favor at the moment. Shout out Nick G in the chat. What's up? Tom Moreau says, before anyone starts blaming Pascal because it feels like it's coming, let's understand how difficult this job has become with zero shooting around him. No, that's definitely true. I don't dispute that. I just think that he personally needs to be better. He needs to be shooting a better percentage. He needs to be, demanding more attention on the offensive end and breaking down the defense more to set up his teammates. Don't get me wrong. The team's playing poor. I just wouldn't excuse Pascal out of that. Magnetic Knowledge in the chat. What's up, man? How's it going? Luke Campanella asking me about basketball tomorrow. Luke, I can play, but we're not going into the office. So let me know, where are we going to play? Mississauga? Can we invite everyone in the chat too? Give me the details. We actually had a Raptors Digest Hoops meetup once. That was a lot of fun. All right, well, it looks like the typical response that I'm getting from everyone is that Pascal's okay. I'm tripping. All right. I won't force my Pascal propaganda on anyone. I think I got really used to having... Kawhi Leonard was only here for a year, but that feeling of having a true top player where you could trust the guy to take teams through lulls. Look, yeah, to say Pascal should be what Kawhi was, that's unrealistic. It's just, if he wants a super max in the offseason, I want him to be a little bit better right now, personally. Wow, tough bucket there by the Kings. I think it was Metu there. Wraps up by 1. Van Vliet with it. Van Vliet pulls up from 3, gets it to go. There we go, man. That's the first one of the night. Keep it coming, Freddie. Keep it coming. I need 3 more of those, and the team needs a whole lot more. Kings missed the 3, rebounded by the Raps. Van Vliet has it. Fred almost loses it, picked back up by Boucher. Boucher takes the pick, thought about the mid-range, kicks it back out to Van Vliet. We're going to get another 3 attempt here, aren't we? No, we're not. The floater, the air ball, that's not good. Oh, that is not good. Dear Lord. And a foul. Okay, Terrence Davis went up for the dunk. He misses, but he was fouled by Chris Boucher, but Chris Boucher wants a review. I was looking at the chat and missed this one. Yeah, that's... You see, there was contact, but it was almost because Terrence Davis put his free arm out. Yeah. I actually think that... Look, I'm pretty neutral when it comes to the officiating. I don't think that was actually Chris Boucher who laid the foul there. The contact was made because of the free arm of Terrence Davis, and it looks like we're going to get a challenge. Hopefully this comes through. Yeah, Luke, I'll play basketball tomorrow. All right, guys, if anyone wants to come play some pickup ball, Highway 7 in Leslie, I'll see you guys there. Send me a DM. I'll send you the details. We'll play some hoops. Okay, Jordan in the chat reminding me that my fantasy team's in last place. Like my co-GM is Luke. I do all this work to get us star players, and then we want to go Moneyball and trade them away for a bunch of other decent play. Look, I don't know. I'll wear the blame there though there too. I'll wear some of that blame. So we got 1 3-pointer from Fred so far. The bet has legs. If you can get 1 each quarter, we're going to be rolling. And that probably means the Raptors are having some success. So let's hope for that. Yeah, man, it's the free arm there. It's the free arm. I'm not just saying that. Like, I'm honest with the officiating. Yeah, that's not a foul. This should get overturned. And if not, we're rioting. An announcement should be coming soon on the status of that call. Come on now. If anyone else has any bets on the NBA tonight, let me know. I'm on Cleveland as an underdog. I think the Cavs will win. What other bets do I have? I got really lucky on my Celtics bet last night. They tie it up because I think AD missed 2 free throws. They go into overtime with the Lakers. The Celtics come through. My -2.5 hits. You just love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. There we go. There we go. Call overturned. That's the right call. Luke in the chat telling me not to get too worked up. Hey, Luke, I'm not worked up at all. We got the right call. We're fine. All right, Raps side out of bounds. 27-23, just over a minute to go in this opening quarter. Fred VanVleet with the ball. Gets it to Barnes. Barnes driving in on Metu. Puts up the shot, and they're going to say he's fouled. Let's go. Nice. Some bully ball by Scotty Barnes. Wasn't pretty, but he's got an opportunity for 2. Brandon Tull saying he wish he could make it out to hoop. Man, you got to sometime. I'll start listing off when we're going to be playing ball. Hopefully some people from the Raps Digest community can come through. We're not that nice with it, so chances are you could show up, hit some threes, maybe even break some ankles. I usually wear Air Monarchs, so that should say a lot. De'Aaron Fox with it. He's on the perimeter. Kicks it down. Monk misses that three. Bo Cruz with the rebound and hands it right off to Van Vliet. Raps are on their way to offense. Fred gets it right back to Hernan Gomez. Van Vliet with it again. Barnes going to take a long mid-range. That's off. But Christian Coloco with a nice O-reb. There we go. Van Vliet has it again. A deep three. Ooh, that was so close to going down. Oh. I like that he still has the confidence right now to shoot it from there. Great defense there by Chris Boucher. Wow, he just went straight up and stopped De'Aaron Fox. Great defensive play. Scotty Barnes with it. Time expiring. This is going to be the last shot. Gets it out to Van Vliet. Van Vliet. Wow. Oh. Damn. Okay, Fred. I have never ever seen you act like that before, Fred. That was a sweet move. Whew. I need to see that again. He caught the Kings defense by surprise there. Beautiful little lay-in. A pump fake. Dribble drive. A really good hezzy. Just kind of showing off a whole package there. Connor W saying tough bucket. That was a tough bucket. Brandon Tull is saying, I'll cook you all up. All right, man, come through then. You got to come now to back that up. Pause. If you guys are watching along, do me a favor. Drop that like spike. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Magnetic Knowledge, trying to call out Tom Moreau here. Appreciate that love. But, you know, the only thing I really want from Tom is for him to just sign up at Coolbet, Tom. You don't need to put any money in the account. You don't need to do that. Just sign up and send us a screenshot because I want you in our betting Discord. I want you to be talking about picks. You're always placing bets on the Raptors. Join the conversation. Sign up with our link in the bio and in the description of this video, and for anyone else as well. Hey, Pop-Tart popping into the chat. How's it going? And Magnetic asking for another like spike. I'm on it, brother. Appreciate you, Tom. So Van Vliet, not a bad opening quarter there. 13 points, 5 of 8, 3 rebounds, 2 steals. I mean, not a bad quarter at all. The man needed a bounce back. I would consider that an early step in the right direction. Scotty Barnes also, I think, had a good first quarter. I wouldn't say he looks too collected on offense yet, but he's doing the right things, and he's got a couple buckets at least. Siakam with it. Driving in. Dropping off to Coloco. Nice dunk there by Christian Coloco. Way to go up strong and finish. Raps leading by 10. De'Aaron Fox. Throws it over there to absolutely nobody. Ends up in the first row. That's Raptors ball. Good job. It seems like we've kept the stars for the Kings out of their rhythm a little bit. Not to jinx it. I'll knock on wood for any of my superstitious listeners out there. But so far, I think the game plan's paying off so long as Terrence Davis doesn't go completely nuclear. Siakam, back out to Barnes. Barnes getting loose, dropping it off for Koloko, who gets another slam. That extra pass, bro. That is Raptors basketball. And we got a timeout called by the Kings. That is Raptors basketball right there. Scotty Barnes, the dribble, the no-look pass, and Koloko. Right place, right time, goes up strong, gets another dunk. It's the extra pass. That's the brand. Connor W saying no such thing as a Siakam off night anymore. He's top 5. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I think Kendrick Perkins the other day got a lot of heat for not putting Luka Doncic in his top 5 in the MVP ladder. And he was like, I'm not putting a guy with a team who's under 500 in the MVP ladder in the top 5. I'm not doing it. And same with Pascal Siakam. He wants to be top 5. Get this team above 500. I don't care how many. Like, Luka Doncic has no help out there in Dow. Okay, he's got Christian Wood and I think Josh Green's an underrated player. But my point is, Siakam has a lot of help. Yes, they're a bit off recently, but hey, if you're top 5, pull this team up by the bootstraps and get them above 500. Is that too much to ask? Don't make me suit up and do it. Tom Moreau pointing out that the Kings are playing us weird. Why are they not clogging the paint? I noticed that too. Let me look through the box score right now to give the lowdown on all the Raptors players. And in terms of the Kings, that was a crazy first quarter there by Terrence Davis. We thought there could be a revenge game in the works. It certainly looked like it. Hopefully he can cool off. Okay, so as I mentioned, Fred VanVleet, definitely the top dog there in the first quarter. 12 minutes played, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals already. You just love to see it. Thad Young, actually a really nice presence there in the first quarter. He got the start. He had 4 points and 2 rebounds. No turnovers, no fouls. Shot it perfect from the floor. Really good showing by him. Scotty Barnes, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Is Scotty Barnes on triple-double watch tonight, folks? Is he on triple-double watch? I think with that stat line after the first quarter, yes, he's officially on triple-double watch. We'll keep you updated. Siakam with only a point so far. I'm sure that will go up. And I mean, that's the main story of it. So we'll see where this goes from here. Oh, sorry, Siakam with 7 points. My apologies. I promise that was a mistake. De'Aaron Fox out to Malik Monk. Monk for 3. He misses a wide open one. Raps kind of get bailed out there. Scotty Barnes with the ball. Scotty kicks it out to Bo Cruz, who gets the lay-in to go. Tell me that's another assist for Scotty. That would be borderline, but he could use it. Let's stat pad this way to a triple-double. Who's number 41 on the Kings? I should know this. Anyways, Fox with the ball. Someone cleared up for me in the chat. Fox with a brick. He's looking a little out of rhythm, as is Sabonis. Hernan Gomez with it. Drops it off to Siakam. Siakam spinning, getting a tough layup to go. That was a nice bucket. Murray throws it down low. Oh, great steal by Christian Koloko. Raps get the possession. Chris Boucher. Oh, wow. That was a circus shot, man. He should have kicked that out. And then in transition, who is that? Is that Trey Lyles? Siakam gets fouled. He'll be shooting 2. I need an answer on who that number 41 is. I think it's Trey Lyles. Am I losing my mind? Yeah, that is Trey Lyles. Brandon Tull requesting another Raptors Digest Hoops meetup. Most certainly. Would love to do that. We'll get something cooking. That would be a lot of fun. Siakam hits his first free throw. Trent Jr. checking into the game. Is his face bleeding? Am I the only one noticing that? His face looks like he's bleeding. Trent Jr. coming into the game bloodied up. Sabonis checking in for the Kings. Got to keep a good amount of pressure on him. We've been sending doubles and even triples on him early into this one. Siakam's second shot. Connects. There we go. Fox with the ball. Murray down to Monk. Man, Malik Monk is a nice player. Misses that, but they're going to say he was fouled. He'll be shooting 2. Under 10 minutes to go until halftime. Just looking through the chat right now, Pig Games saying FVV should play like John Stockton. I would love for him to play like John Stockton. I get what you're saying, but yeah. He could use making some adjustments. I mean, Fred VanVleet, the finals run version of Fred from the Milwaukee series onward, just ridiculous. Honestly, I've never seen well, I definitely have, but he was so efficient. He's so good on defense and so clutch. That was the best Fred VanVleet version we've ever seen. That was better than All-Star Freddie. He's still got a Finals MVP vote from Hubie Brown. That was a special time in his career, right when Fred Jr. was born. Anyways, right now, Kings with the ball. Fox fouled in the act. He misses, but he'll be shooting 2. And I believe that was Trent Jr. who committed the foul. Might have been Koloko. Tom Moreau saying, I'd love to see Fred play like Fred. True that. Gregory saying, wow, it's almost like the Toronto Raptors appeared. Hey, yeah, they've appeared. Let's see if they stick around. Fox hits both. Scotty Barnes looks like he's directing traffic, bringing the ball up, hands it off to Trent Jr., and then it's handed off to Siakam. Pascal takes the mid-range J. He misses that, and it's rebounded by Sabonis. How many boards does Sabonis have so far? I've just noticed him picking up a ton already. Fox for 3. He hits. His three-point form is kind of odd. I think it's just because he's a lefty. It looks different to me. Or off, I should say. So right now, I'm curious on the Sabonis stat line. He has 6 rebounds already. So yeah, he's on his way to a big night on the glass. Jordan Binner saying, I can't believe people said tank. It's impossible for this team to tank. They're a deep team. That's the only thing. Even if you take off your starters, like you got a bench that's going to be really competitive, especially on the defensive end. Doesn't seem like in Masai's nature to want to tank either. I would consider the Tampa season somewhat of a tank, though. That was tanking, but with our current roster, there'd be no reason to intentionally tank. No. But a lot of teams are about to be doing that with Victor Wembanyama as well as Scoot Henderson in the draft. Those are 2 really, really great players. Obviously, Wembanyama with a chance to be generational, but a lot of people high on Scoot, like a lot of people. Ryan saying, I'm so glad we're touching the paint tonight. When your shot ain't there, be aggressive to the rim. Definitely. I was commenting on that earlier. You want to play inside out. As soon as you get that respect in the paint in the mid-range, that's when you can start getting more of those open looks outside, because right now, If we're settling and trying to opt for 3-point shots first, we haven't been efficient. Like, the stats are not in our favor. Of course, we'll turn it around, but let's make it easier on ourselves and put some pressure on the paint, and get some more open looks out on the perimeter. Connor W saying the Raps will never tank again. Hopefully not. I don't enjoy tanking. If it naturally happens, it happens, but there's a strategy to tanking. But Masai Ujiri has always found a way to keep this team competitive. He deserves all the credit in the world, honestly. Like, the GOAT is Masai Ujiri. Yes, he didn't put on the jersey, but like literally the greatest asset the Raptors have ever had is that man. No offense, Kyle. Ryan Henderson saying it's just like form shooting. Start close and work your way out. Facts. Fred VanVleet working his way out now too. That move to end the first was beautiful by him. Yeah, Tom's mentioning he likes Scoot as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. He's playing for the G League Ignite, correct? That seems to be a very popular path. I mean, it's worked out for Jalen Green. He seemed really NBA ready when he got up, or at least he had that confidence as soon as he got there. It's becoming a really popular path. These guys are getting paid younger and younger and competing against grown men, which is something to be said for. Siakam with a nice little hook shot. Chalk it up. Wraps up by 11. Murray. Oh, wow. Beautiful passing play there. And that was a great strip by Delano Banton off of Sabonis, but they're going to say it's still Kings ball. Either way, good defensive play there by Toronto. And Delano Banton getting some run. Fox misses that on the baseline. Rebounded by Delano. Over there to Scotty Barnes. He's guarded by Fox. Scotty, you can back De'Aaron Fox down. Don't play with him on the perimeter. Find your way to the paint. Oh, what a pass. What a pass. Oh, my God. Gorgeous pass. Bro, he's on triple-double watch. And what a great lay-in there by Delano Banton. I always get so mad when Scotty Barnes gets robbed of those assists. Did not get denied there. Oh, what a sequence. Delano Banton with a perimeter block. And they're going to say it hit the back of the stanchion, so it's out of bounds. Did Delano get a hand on that? I think he must have. Either way, beautiful closeout and pressure. Yeah, he must have skimmed that ball. So it might be actually King's ball right now. We're getting a review. There we go. Delano Banton. Liking what I'm seeing. Barnes inbounds the ball. Ends up with Sabonis. Oh, great. Oh, no. What's Gary Trent supposed to do? He didn't reach in. He just stood sturdy. And then Delano Banton picked his pocket. There was no foul there. Guys, I promise you, I will be accountable with the fouls. I will never try to say that we deserved something that we didn't or whatever. That was a soft call. Fox connects on a straightaway 3. Cuts that deficit for the Kings to 10. Raps still playing really well. Trent Jr. turns the corner, kicks it back to Siakam. Ooh, just misses a floater. That was a good take, but can't connect. Fox to Sabonis. Sabonis gets the lay-in. He wanted an and one, doesn't get it. Wraps up by 8 right now. Siakam with it on the offensive end. Backing in against Monk. They send the double off the Thad Young, and then Delano, there we go, left-handed lay-in. He's looking nice right now. Love to see him piecing it together. Restores that 10-point lead. Sabonis and 1. Fouled by Banton there. Sabonis gets the damage and the bucket. Anonymous ASMR saying this game can go to OT. Well, I've been asking for score predictions in the chat all night, so an overtime finish would be an interesting one. Scotty Barnes checking out. So let's see. Scotty Barnes, he's officially been put on triple-double watch. Let me check on that line. 5, 4, and 6. I think obviously the rebounds are pretty easy for him to make up. Points, definitely the easiest. He's got 5. We can get to 10 pretty quick. Clearly assists is, I think, naturally the hardest thing to guarantee yourself. But already being at 6, I think that, triple-double tonight could be. Siakam misses that take. Oh, great job by Thad Young picking the pocket of Sabonis. He wanted a call, but it's with the Raptors now, and they're taking it back on offense. Siakam kicks it out to Van Vliet. Fred, give it to me. Come on. Misses that. And Sabonis with at least his 7th rebound of the game. He's eating on the glass. Malik Monk misses that. That was a close call. Just spills out of the rim. Trent Jr., come on. Come on. There we go. That looked on mark the whole way. Connects on a big 3 there for Toronto. 10-point lead again. Fox with it to Sabonis. Out there to Monk. Monk driving. Good foul. That was a good foul by Delano Banton. You didn't want him ramming it down there. Big, powerful dunk like that can build some momentum, make him earn it at the line. I'll take that. Great little setup by Van Vliet there. A bullet pass into the hands of Trent Jr., who connected on that 3. Good to see Gary getting into a bit of a rhythm. Honestly, anybody hitting their 3-point shots right now is a sight I've been waiting to see. So that's all good. Guys, if you're watching this right now, do me a big favor. Drop that like spike. Show some love. Man, it is always, always appreciated. Everyone in here, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't go anywhere. We got a good effort, it seems, tonight. I'll knock on wood. Seems like a good effort. In both Orlando games, it was ugly out of the gate. So at least we can see a more collected Raptors team right now for sure. Get back to 500 and we build from there. Starts tonight. Trent Jr. gets the ball. He's with it at the logo. Over there to Thad Young. Handed back off to Van Vliet. Van Vliet surveying, trying to find Thad. Delano for 3. Oh, misses that. Siakam comes flying in, but it's out of bounds, unfortunately. Great hustle by Pascal to try to get that board. Does not get it. The Kings have possession now. I like the hustle, though. 5 minutes to halftime. Monk hands it off there to Harrison Barnes. Barnes driving on Van Vliet. Man, that's a size mismatch. Got to the rim pretty easy there. A double even came, but Barnes able to lay it up and in over Van Vliet. Trent Jr. from the same spot. Misses. And then the 8th rebound of the game already for Sabonis. Out to Fox. Fox fading 3. Just misses that. And then Sabonis with another rebound on the offensive glass this time. He's eating. Terrence Davis misses a 3. Are they going to give that credit for the O-Reb to Sabonis again? Either way, Kings with the ball. Trent Jr. almost gets a steal on the weak side, but instead TD3 for another 3. Oh my, dude, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy if Malik Monk got that putback. Thankfully, he does not. Raptors with the ball on offense now. Fred, over to Siakam. Siakam going against Terrence Davis. There you go. Great job putting a body on him. Getting to the rim. Easy bucket. Raps are up by 8. De'Aaron Fox comes across half with it. And then and 1. De'Aaron Fox and 1. Hoop in the harm. Yeah, anonymous ASMR pointing that out. Monk with the missed poster. That would have been wild. That would have been that one of those one-handed grip the rebound, cock it back, and jam it. Like, whew. And especially for a guard to do that, I guess, Malik Monk's what, a small forward? Either way, that wouldn't have been a big man putback. That would have been like a shifty player putback. That would have been nuts. Thankfully, the Raptors don't end up on the bad end of a highlight reel there. The lead is now 5. Fred VanVleet with it. Throws it down to Thad Young. Thad Young gets it to Scotty Barnes. He's having a good night so far. Over there to Thad Young. Thad, teardrop shot does not go. Rebounded there by Keegan Murray. Murray with it. Good job by Thad Young. He's impressing me on defense right now. Always been an absolutely great defender, but having a good night on the defensive end. As I say that, the guy gets blown right past. Terrible timing on the comment. Keegan Murray gets around him and gets the dunk. Scotty with it on offense now. Backing in on Murray. Come on, return the favor. Scotty, there we go. The floater gets it to go. Keep it coming, Scotty B. Keep it coming. Fox, beautiful little behind the back shifty dribble. Gets it down there to Harrison Barnes. He misses. And then Bo Cruz with the rebound. I always need to decide, Bo Cruz or Juancho Hernan-Gomez. What am I saying this time? Van Vliet wanted a foul call. He does not get one. Misses the layup. It was a tough layup at that. And then Sabonis. Oh, great job there defensively, but unfortunately Sabonis gets the putback. He's already got like 11 rebounds. Whew, he is eating on the glass. But good defense there by Thad Young. He did everything he could have. Siakam kicks it down to Scotty. Scotty, come on. There we go. Scotty Barnes gets it to go. The floater is looking dialed in for Scotty right now. That little hook shot, he's getting it to sit. My man's is officially on triple-double watch. There we go. That's got to be an offensive foul. No? For what? He was set so far above the restricted area. Nah, that's crazy. Really? I need a replay. Okay. I said I would be honest with the officiating. He wasn't fully set. I think he did a good job of selling it. Didn't get the call there. De'Aaron Fox will be shooting too. Ghost in the chat. Look, I am absolutely tolerant of all views. Whether they're hot takes, cold takes. Man, I don't know about that. Like Fred VanVleet, I mentioned it earlier. That finals run that he went on. He's an all-star as well. Like this guy didn't just get lucky. Like he's legit. But yeah, right now, of course, he's going through a very ugly slump. TD, oh my God, Terrence Davis off the missed free throw, collects the offensive rebound and gets the putback bucket. He's having a revenge game. I hate to admit it. It's a revenge game. Barnes. Scotty's been feeling himself. Back out to Van Vliet. Fred. Bo Cruz misses that, man. The three-pointer has not been dialed in for Hernan-Gomez. Keegan Murray for three. Wow. He has a smooth stroke, dude. A smooth stroke. Van Vliet. Step back three. That's a long two. Oh, man. Are they going to count it as a three? I mean, like, I'd love for it to be a three. You guys see that bet up there? Okay, no, they're not counting it as a three, I don't think. I thought his foot was on the line. I'll get the money off my screen. 3 more Fred threes would be amazing. And then, wow, Harrison Barnes getting to the rim there with a dunk. Harrison Barnes, such a great role player. Been a good role player. Van Vliet with it. Takes the pick there from Thad Young. Fred in the paint. Driving back in. Oh, great bucket. Great bucket there. Over the length of Sabonis as well. Cutting in and out. Oh, air ball there by De'Aaron Fox. He loved to see it. Love to see it. Raps get the ball back. All right, 15 seconds left until half. Couple second difference on the shot clock here. Raps are going to be looking for a quality take. Fred Van Vliet. Woo, the reverse. I shouldn't say the reverse. He had to contort himself to hit that layup, though. Great job by Fred. And then Keegan Murray, the three. He airballs it. Great finish to the half by the Raptors. They had a more dominant first quarter, but I got to say they kept up a good effort throughout the second quarter and finished ultimately with a lead going into halftime. Something we can build on. Honestly, a good half of basketball, a refreshing half of basketball. Oh my God. Especially for Scotty Barnes and Fred VanVleet. But I got to shout out the crazy performance that Domantas Sabonis is having on the glass right now. Like, what is that man's rebound number at? He's got 12 boards, and it's halftime. Having a field day. Looking through the box score. Thad Young, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He's 2 of 3. Scotty Barnes, 9 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Triple, double, watch. Keep your eyes peeled. Gary Trent, 5 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists. Bro, Gary Trent Jr. refuses. He only wants points and he wants steals. He is not interested in the assists. He's not interested in the rebounds. It's almost like he's too cool for it. Like, why, man? Just make your game a little bit more well-rounded. I used to think it was okay, whatever. He's just there to shoot the ball. But realistically, like, he's actually just so afraid to get assists. I don't know. We'll revisit this topic. VanVleet, 19 points in 18 minutes, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He's only 1 of 4 from three-point range. So, yeah, that could improve. You guys see the CoolBet sponsored play of the day. You can sign up at CoolBet in the description of this video. Appreciate you guys. He's got 2 steals as well. So, good stuff from him. I'd love to see 3 3-pointers there in the second half for a bunch of reasons, my bet being one of them. Siakam, very good half as well. 15 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 of 11, 1 of 1 from three-point range. No defensive stats yet, but also no turnovers. So, good stuff by Pascal. Hernan Gomez, so he got 12 minutes there of play in the first half, which is pretty considerable. Haven't loved it. Like, his three-pointer looks a little bit off. He's got 1 bucket. 3 rebounds and an assist, though. Hopefully he can clean things up. I definitely miss Precious Achiuwa these days. We'll need to look into what his timetable is for return. If any of you guys know, let me know. But I don't know if there's even a public record of when he's supposed to be coming back yet. Raptors tend to be fairly closed-lipped with those things. Koloko, he's had a good presence so far. Not a huge sample size, but 7 minutes, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. No, he's playing good. He's starting to go up with the ball a little bit stronger, which was a needed adjustment. Bro, Lord 2 Senpai trying to cook me again. This man said on last stream I was live that my face looks like Squidward's house. Is that a compliment? I can't tell. I cannot tell. Either way, getting cooked by Lord 2 Senpai in the chat again. Here he goes. Jay in the chat saying his final score prediction was 112-104 Raps. Seems reasonable to me. Hey, I'll take any kind of Raptors W. Preferably won by 3 points because I mentioned this earlier, but I do have a bet at -2.5 for Toronto. We're on halftime. We're talking betting. If you guys get a chance, sign up at CoolBet in the description of this video. We have a private channel on our Discord for talking about bets. And yes, CoolBet is now giving us exclusive boosted odds. Pick the bet for me. Go into that chat. Let me know, like, hey, I want a 3-leg parlay. I want Gary Trent Jr., 4+ three-pointers. I want Raptors over 8.5 steals collectively. Like, some cool, fun bets. We can really get creative with it. Join in the chat. Sign up at CoolBet, and we'll get rolling. And you can find, of course, the link to do so in the description of the video. Appreciate you guys. Last time I was on live stream as well. Halftime got crazy. We were having all like, well, we did the Hall of Fame for haircuts. We had the rat tail, the skullet. The skullet's iconic. I might need to pull that one back up. And what on the Mark Davis haircut, which is just basically a bowl cut mullet. So we were just discussing some good haircuts. I might need to dabble with the skullet. Those are insane. Lord 2 Senpai just absolutely roasting me, man. Just cooking me right now. I'm getting flamed. All right, let's look at some action across the NBA right now. So, Atlanta Hawks, they're trailing right now to the Orlando Magic. Keeping in mind, I believe Trae Young is still out. So, that, of course, is a huge influence on the game. But let me look into this. Is Trae Young sitting? He should be, I believe. No, Trae Young is playing. With that said, DeJounte Murray as well as John Collins are out, so two really important pieces, even though Collins hasn't been playing great this season. Getting blown out by the Magic at the moment. Current score, 100 to 86. So a 14-point lead. I shouldn't say blown out, but Magic are playing really well. They're starting to find their stride. Let's see if Franz Wagner's having another game. He impressed me a ton when we last faced them. Yeah, he's got 14 and 4 in 22 minutes. He's having a good night. But yeah, we made Franz Wagner look like Luka Doncic. It was tough to watch, man. Just difficult. Pacers up right now on the Warriors. I saw that Steph Curry was debatable pregame. So let's see. Steph Curry played as well. He's got 35 points. So the Pacers just absolutely taking it to them still. Again, 80 to 75, but still, like, Warriors are, you'd like to think, a dominant team. I'm a little bit here nor there with the Warriors, but Pacers are getting the better of them so far. We'll see if that continues. 80 to 75 is that current score. Knicks and Bulls. So the Knicks are up 62 to 55. Heat and Thunder. Miami's up 39 to 31. Portland and San Antonio. Portland is up 50 to 33. That should be an easy W. Portland's one of those teams, too, that I wasn't completely sold on. But honestly, they're a good team. It kind of pains me to admit that. I don't know why. But they're a good team. They're a good team. I think it's just because they made that adjustment so quick from, like, heavy mismanagement of players. Like, they were making some poor decisions to, getting pretty competitive quick. Jeremy Grant was a great addition. Dame Lillard back in the lineup, healthy off and on, but playing more than he has in recent years. Nurkic is solid. I would say Anthony Simons Anthony Simons, my apologies, is one of those guys who's a bit interesting. Definitely gifted offensively. I don't know about particularly efficient, but of course, like, just another very capable player for them. Portland's interesting. Now look, guys. I'm really curious. Who's your dark horse to win it? Because of course we can say, the Celtics. All right, Celtics are pretty much a favorite to win. Who's a dark horse? I want to hear a Denver maybe, or even the Mavericks. I think the Mavericks would be a dark horse to win. Who's your hot take team to win the chip this season? Let me know. I'll think on mine. Who would I give that to? Okay, and for the sake of argument here, let's just exclude the Raptors. I think everyone would like to put them as a dark horse, but let's just eliminate them from the equation. Just for the sake of, if it's not Toronto, who's the dark horse? I got to say Cleveland, personally. I got to go with Cleveland. The addition of Donovan Mitchell, along with the leaps that team has made internally. Jared Allen's had a bunch of different developments. He was an all-star last year, has continued to build on that. Evan Mobley's legit. He's legit. I almost wonder, in 2 or 3 seasons, will we look back at that 2021 draft and think that Evan Mobley should have been the first overall pick? I don't know. I definitely think the consensus already is that he deserved to go ahead of Jalen Green. I think also right now, if there was a redraft, you would still probably see Evan Mobley picked before Scotty Barnes. But Cade Cunningham and Evan Mobley, I think it's getting to be a tight race. Personally, that's a tough conversation. But look, back to the main question. I would need to lock in Cleveland as my dark horse to win. All right, so let's check out what chat's saying. Scooby-Doo saying Raptors. Man, we took that pick off the board. Nick in the chat saying Pelicans. Okay. No, that's a fair pick. That's a good pick, actually. They got some veterans now, man. I mean, CJ McCollum is great for that team. BI is now a veteran for sure, and he's playing great. Zion, I think Kendrick Perkins called him the Giannis of the Western Conference the other night. I don't know if I go that far, but obviously a great player. I love Jose Alvarado too. He's fun to watch. He's a cool character to have in the NBA. No, Pelicans is a good pick. That's a good pick. Logan saying Clippers. Can't sleep on the Clippers. We know better than to count out Kawhi Leonard. Scooby-Doo saying OKC. Look, OKC's good. Well, good. They're surprising. They're a pleasant surprise, but that is a hot take. That is a hot take, Scooby. Adventures with Smiles saying Philadelphia will buff up and surprise everyone. I don't think that's a bad take at all. I don't want to hear that because I absolutely despise Philly and their fan base. They're such a clown show. Like literally all their best players, like Tobias Harris, so overpaid, such a fraud. Joel Embiid, like probably the most unlikable player in the whole league. And I'm not saying you're wrong. Like I agree. I do agree. James Harden, just a goofball. And all, like between the fat suit thing, the strippers, the bouncing around from team to team, like he's a walking meme. Like I just can't take the guy seriously. The choking in the playoffs, like it's just like James Harden's good for some laughs. I thought that if Philadelphia was able to stay healthy through the regular season, I thought for sure 60 wins. Like I was expecting them to at least be a regular season powerhouse, but I don't know. I think that of course if they stay healthy and get peaking at the right time for playoffs, they could be a dark horse to win it for sure. Lord 2 Senpai saying Grizzlies. I think so too. You know, with everyone healthy on the Grizzlies, I could see them definitely going to a conference finals. Dave C saying it may sound odd, but Golden State Warriors are a dark horse this year, sitting in the 10th seed in the West. Yeah, I agree. I really wholeheartedly do not believe the Warriors are going to win. Every time I say this, every time I doubt the Warriors, though, they literally prove me wrong. So a dark horse, most certainly. I agree. They should not be anywhere close to favorites to win it, but you got a core that's done it before. You still got Steph Curry being at the top of his game. We'll see what happens. I think Andrew Wiggins is underrated, important to that team. Lord 2 Senpai saying Philly surprise everyone with another second round exit. I hope so. I really hope so. Pain-causing Samurai, one of the best aliases out there. He's piping up in the chat saying Pelicans are tough. Clippers are due for a strong season, and it would be nice to see post-LeBron Cleveland compete. Yeah, man, they're going to compete for sure. I like that. I like that input there. Yeah, I agree with all that, and it would be nice to see. I don't really like Cleveland. I mean, they're pretty fair. It's fair to say they're a rival with the Raptors, most definitely, especially with now the Scotty Mobley kind of comparison. Their fan base feels like they got robbed for the rookie of the year. We're in the same conference. It's going to be a rivalry, no doubt. But I got to give them credit. Like objectively, they're a very good team. Darius Garland also, I was always trying to make the case that he was kind of fraudulent to try to get Fred into the All-Star game last season. I was pushing that narrative, but no, he's excellent as well. They got some dudes. I also don't like Kevin Love. People who watch my streams know I have a disdain for Kevin Love. And you know what it was? It was just because everybody in the league acts like Kevin Love's this ultimate pro. You know, like Kevin Love's, you know, he's very mature, like great locker room presence, yada, yada, yada. Do you remember, like, only 2 seasons ago, him throwing a fit on the court, like throwing the ball at his teammates' feet, like walking around cussing out his teammates? The guy just couldn't stomach being in a losing environment. That to me is like not the ultimate pro. Like you're a veteran, you've won a championship with Cleveland. I just thought it was a really poor showing of his character. Like it's easy to be upbeat and friendly when things are going good. When shit hits the fan, like that's when you're really going to see someone's true colors. I'm a Kevin Love hater. I'm going to stand on that. Logan in the chat saying Ben Simmons will win a chip before Embiid. I'd love to see that. I think the Nets, are the Nets a dark horse? Probably not, but they're I think they'll make a run. Kyrie Irving's still so good. So good. All right, second half underway. Raps open up with possession. Scotty Barnes with the ball on the perimeter. Throws it down there to Pascal. Siakam backing in. He's fouled. He'll be shooting too. Good way to open it up. Yes, it's Lord 2 Senpai. You got a deal. If the Raptors make the finals, I'll wear a Kevin Love jersey randomly on every stream. Just for the sake of doing it. I'll lock that in. I'll go buy one. Siakam at the line. Oh my God, dude. What was that? Misses the first. That was not a pretty free throw. Hopefully he can connect on a second here. Siakam misses both. All right. Not the ideal start, but De'Aaron Fox with the ball. Hands it off there to Harrison Barnes. Good pressure there by Van Vliet. Now it's with Sabonis, who had a crazy half on the boards. Gets another O-Reb, right as I'm saying that. Terrence Davis takes a three, makes a three. Oh my God, that was a tough three-pointer too. Fred Van Vliet had to move inside to side. It's a revenge game. Like, it sucks. It sucks. The TD situation's brutal. I don't think the Raptors made a mistake. Of course, they're always going to take the moral high ground, and I think that's awesome. Oh, there we go. Is that another assist for Scotty? Gary Trent Jr. connected in the mid-range, and I think Scotty set him up. That's going to be another assist. My man says on triple-double watch. But the TD situation, like, objectively from a basketball standpoint, it sucks to let a very impactful player go for something that is so unrelated to basketball and to get nothing back. I get it. There was a decision that had to be made, not knocking it whatsoever, but just an L for everyone involved. Oh, there we go. Errant pass on the inbounds there for the Kings. The Raptors take it. Scotty, there we go. A little Euro step lay-in, D to the O. Love to see it. Triple-double watch. There we go. I think that puts him into the double digits on points. Fox with it. Kicks it out. Terrence Davis. The floater gets it to go. Revenge game. 66-64. Wraps up. Van Vliet. And it's out off the Kings? Yes, sir. There we go. Raps retain possession. Okay, Scotty needs to start getting some rebounds. And Fred, get me some threes. You guys see that Cool Bet sponsored play of the day? Exclusive boosted odds. And then there we go. Off-ball foul. Charge to De'Aaron Fox. Love that. Get another foul on him. And Kevin Huerter out tonight as well. All right, what's Scotty's stat line looking like? Scotty currently has 11 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. You just love to see it. Van Vliet, nice. Good bucket there by Fred. Knocks down a mid-range J on the baseline. Fox getting to the rim, missing that. Rebound for Scotty, just like I asked for. Love to see it. Van Vliet takes the ball out to the perimeter. He's guarded by Sabonis. Fred sizing him up, driving back. Takes a three, launches it, misses. You could tell Fred was looking for the three there. And there we go. Off of Sabonis' hands, out of bounds. Raps get possession right back. Siakam hands off to Trent Jr. To Thad Young. Out to Siakam. Van Vliet with it now. Driving in. Ooh, they're going to say perfect. He's going to the line. Fouled in the attempt or in the act of shooting. He'll be shooting too. Oh. Yo, what is going on? Mike Brown, head coach of the Kings. He's run out on the court like he's about to fight the official. What on earth? Dude, what triggered him like that? Oh my God. He's ejected. He just went nuts. He went ballistic out of nowhere. Okay, like I get it. He thought that was a bad call, but like, what? Oh my God. That is bad. Dude. I think it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I'm going to ride for my guys. Like, time to run onto the court and be an idiot. Like, he knows he was getting ejected. Van Vliet connects on the technical shot there. There's going to be a couple technical shots at least to shoot here. He gets another. I wonder if he's going to get a third. I think there was like 3 techs there. I think the Kings got a tech. Yeah, the Kings got a tech. So then Mike Brown got a tech. And then he got another tech. Damn. That was crazy. There you go. 3 free points for Van Vliet. Stapp had that lead a little bit, 71-64. Kings now without their head coach. Pretty good swing for Toronto. I wonder if we got some fines to come. You know, the NBA is going to want their money. Mike Brown, pay up. Is that the coach's name? I believe it's Mike Brown. There was that funny video of him in preseason doing sprints with the team. He likes to get jacked up. I respect it. Van Vliet connects on 5 straight free throws. There we go. 73-64. 9-point lead for Toronto. Good way to start off this second half. De'Aaron Fox. He's going to take a straightaway 3. Misses that. Oh, Scotty almost gets the rebound. Instead, it's out of bounds. I want my guy Scotty to go and get that triple-double. He needs the boards. That's a big, important part of this right now. Scotty with the ball. Over to Thad Young. Thaddeus Young hands it off to Siakam. Siakam, ooh, just misses. Oh, great job by Thad Young. Gets the O-rep, gets the putback. He's had a really good presence in this game. There we go. That's off of Terrence Davis. And Terrence Davis giving a piece of his mind to the official as well. But yeah, I think that was out off of Davis for sure. Great job again by Thad Young. He's playing amazing. The veteran stepping up. Van Vliet to Thad Young. Oh, Thad Young gets blocked by Sabonis. That would have been a nice sequence for him. It's with Keegan Murray. He's driving in the floater. He's so smooth. He connects on it. What a smooth player. Trent Jr. Oh, wow. And then a steal by Keegan Murray on the entry pass down low to Barnes. Another good play by the Rook. Murray for 3. Wow. Dude, he's having a sequence right now. Michael asking, was that 5 free throws for Fred? It was. And there's another mid-range for Van Vliet. Knocks it down. That's an important bucket for the Raptors. Got to get some momentum back here. So good to see him hitting his shot. Terrence Davis misses the 3. Rebound corralled by Van Vliet. Off-ball foul. Good job by Thad Young drawing that. It's going to be charged to Terrence Davis, who's having a game. The revenge game. Guys, if you're watching this, do me a big favor. Drop a like on this video. Show some love. It's always appreciated. Malik Monk checking back in for the Kings. Terrence Davis comes out. I wonder how many fouls him and Fox have, because I've seen them get called a few times. So right now for personal fouls, okay, yeah, they both have 3. It's not really a dangerous territory, but that's nice. Ooh, just missed that layup there by Van Vliet. That was a tough layup, but spills out. Fox gets it to go on the other end. Good job by the Raptors not fouling there. 77-71. Trent Jr. getting it to Scotty. Gets the dunk. Way to go up strong and get the flush. Yes, sir. Scotty Barnes having a good game. And great find by Trent Jr. You guys heard me dissing him earlier this game about not wanting assists. Ooh, Malik Monk getting a 2-handed jam. That was nice. Kind of had to double cock it there. But yeah, great little setup there by Trent Jr. You know he doesn't like passing the ball, but made the right choice there. Siakam with it. Driving in, getting to the rim. Beautiful layup. Just putting on the Jets there. Beating the Kings to the rack. Gets the easy 2. 6 minutes to go. Sabonis hands off. Monk with it. And Malik Monk is nice. Fox takes a 3. Misses that. Defensive rebound taken by Trent Jr. Pascal Siakam. Driving, kicking back out. Van Vliet for a deep 3. Come on now. Man, he's coming close. I love that he still has the confidence to shoot from there. He will figure it out. Malik Monk for 3. And he plays with some swag too. Like his dunks are pretty thunderous. He's got some jump in his step. He's got a lot of confidence. And the timeout called there by Van Vliet on the floor. Raps will recollect. So 81-76. Chat, you are crazy. Absolutely crazy. Ryan Henderson saying Mike Brown went beast mode. I love it. I agree. I mean, I love it for a few reasons. A, we got 5 consecutive 3 throws out of it, even though there was only like 2 charged because of him. And the fact too, like I think that's cool. I think it's cool. Like I just respect it. He went out there knowing he was gonna get kicked out of the game. He went ballistic. It was entertaining. Shout out Mike Brown. Guys, if you're looking to sign up at a new sports book, got to go with the best one in Canada, Canadian-grown brand. Check out the CoolBet Sportsbook in the description of this video. Click on the link to go directly sign up there. You can see I got my CoolBet boosted prop today, picked by Marcel Martin, the bald Mamba. It's not looking too good right now. It's not. I'll admit this. Van Vliet's having a great game, but still has not really figured it out from 3-point range. It's not looking too bright at the moment, but hey, we got a lot more game to go. And if you guys are interested in joining CoolBet, you can join the private channel on our Discord. I will add you into it. All you got to do is sign up and let us know. Appreciate you guys. Let me check back up on the other games in the NBA right now. Orlando still leading Atlanta, up by 11. Under 9 minutes to go in that game. Pacers, that's a 12-point lead for the Siri popping on. Turn that off. But yeah, Pacers still up significantly on the Warriors, 105-93. Pistons, Hornets. Pistons are up 110-108. The Knicks still leading the Bulls. That's going to be a close game to the end, but 69-63, the current score. Miami Heat in a pretty dominant position over OKC at halftime, 64-52. Portland continuing that dominant lead as well. They got a lead of 73-56. Also, who was that courtside there at the Raps game? Is that Shawn Mendes? I feel like that's Shawn Mendes. I couldn't get a good enough look. You guys let me know in the chat. All right, we're back underway. Siakam driving in, twisting, popping it out to Chris Boucher. Back to Siakam, and they're going to call a blocking foul. What's going on here? Oh, I'm a little sick. Apologies, guys. I'm dying over here. Need some water. All right, Boucher gets the second free throw to go. Davion Mitchell driving in, kicking back out to Sabonis. Sabonis, tough bucket, gets it to go. Looks like he kind of got hit in the midsection there, but tough bucket for him. Siakam with it. Backing into the high post on Davion Mitchell. Damn, Siakam threw that away there. He didn't want that smoke for a moment. Gets it right back, though. Nice little pick and go, and they're going to say, really? Charging an offensive foul to Pascal. They're going to say he pushed off on that pick. It's a pretty light call. That's a pretty light call. Wraps up by 5. Ryan Henderson saying he's sick as well. Got that laryngitis. Hoping I don't have laryngitis, but hopefully you recover soon, brother. Monk with it. Over there to Harrison Barnes. Kicks it out to the cutting Davion Mitchell. He did not want to go up with that. Mitchell with it. Shoots 3. Misses. Oh, Monk. That's deep. Just misses that deep three-pointer. Thank God. Fred VanVleet. Yeah, Monk plays with some swag, honestly. Like, the guy's got a lot of confidence and pop. Siakam. Oh, him and Koloko both got caught up trying to go for that putback. No one gets it. Sabonis back out to Mitchell to Barnes for 3. He misses that. And then Sabonis over the back of Chris Boucher gets the board. He's having a monster night on the glass. And then another three-pointer just missed by Davion Mitchell. That's like 3 consecutive three-point shots by the Kings that had to rattle around the rim like 3 times before popping out. Some good fortune for Toronto. Boucher, there we go. Great way to hit the brakes and not pick up a charge. Gets the floater on the way, on the run, I should say, to go down. Oh, Raps get the turnover. Never mind. Monk collects the loose ball. Malik Monk for 3. Misses, and they're going to say there's an offensive foul anyways. All right, what happened there? I think it's being charged to Sabonis, and I think that's his... No, it was Terrence Davis and De'Aaron Fox who had 3 fouls already, but either way, Siakam checking out. 85-78 the score. Looks like De'Aaron Fox is coming back into the game for the Kings. And then Barnes being escorted to the locker room. Am I missing something? He didn't just get like ejected. What's going on? Oh, he's hopping on the bike. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. All right, Rashawn Holmes checking in the game. Now, that's a player that some people in the Raptors fan base were calling for a while. I got to say, pretty happy that we didn't trade for him. He was kind of a bit of a spark in the pan and hasn't done much. And the Raptors get charged with an offensive foul. Huh. Guys, give me some updated score predictions in the chat. You guys let me know. Just got an update. Steph Curry, shoulder, won't return Wednesday. Status update. Draymond Green has been ejected Wednesday after being assessed 2 technical fouls. God, I hate Draymond Green. He's always fooling around. I find it so funny. Tell me you guys do the same thing. Whenever you're watching a Warriors game and you see Draymond Green and Jordan Poole like setting picks for each other or passing to each other, getting assists, like, or even high-fiving, I just always find it funny. I'm like, man, you sucker bombed a young player on your team, a young dog, someone you've won a championship with. You sucker bombed him. Not a big Draymond guy, as you guys can tell. Not a big Draymond Green fella. Gregory's saying his final score prediction is 87-80. Greg, if that happens, I'll do a backflip on the stream. Oh, Adventures with Smiles saying Koloko looks like a young David Robinson. Now that's that, you know what that's the equivalent to? That's the equivalent to Marcel saying that Precious Achiuwa last season looked like a young Ben Wallace. High praise. High praise to say the least. My guy Magnetic hopping in saying Fred is playing fantastic, just forcing a couple things and not shooting well from 3. I agree. He is playing fantastic right now. Good bounce back game for him for sure. We needed this. He needed this. Everyone needed this. But yeah, you can see I have that 3-pointers bet. Love to have seen that come in a bit more, but hey, I'll take what I can get. At the end of the day, I just want the Raps to come out with a W. Ghost saying Masai should be fired if Fred gets re-signed, and hopefully Barnes doesn't re-sign. Okay, well, look, I don't think that Masai should be fired for really anything at this point. Like, I trust him as probably the best GM in the league still, or just management person in general. I know he's the president. And hopefully Barnes doesn't re-sign. Do you mean that, Ghost? Coast, you can't be serious. You don't think that, do you? Of course we want Barnes to stick around. Kings with the ball. De'Aaron Fox now to Rashawn Holmes. Rashawn Holmes gets it knocked away. Chris Boucher recovers the loose ball. Raps turn over the Kings. Let's take the D to the O, boys. We get halted. We're in a set offense now. Fred VanVleet guarded by Rashawn Holmes. Oh, wow. Rashawn Holmes doing a good job. Fred VanVleet knocks it out of bounds. That was good defense by Holmes. Dropped off to Fox. He pump fakes. Kicks to the corner. Trey Lyles hits a 3. Yeah, the Kings have been hitting a lot of 3s tonight, honestly. Oh my God. They're 12 of 37. The Raptors are 3 of 15 from 3-point range. Insane, but I respect the fact that we're going inside out, and great job there. FVV finding Boucher under the basket. Chris Boucher catches, collects, and gets the bucket. Monk for 3. That's 3, number 14 for the Kings. 87-84. It's remarkable that they've made 14 threes, yet we're still very much so in this game. And they've got more second chance points as well. Really remarkable that we're doing this well in the paint. Fred VanVleet, he's fouled in the act. He'll be shooting 2. Minute 30 left in this third quarter. Guys, if you're watching this right now, do me a favor. Drop that like spike. Fred VanVleet connects on his first 3. Appreciate everyone watching along. Dave C saying, if Barnes is our man of the future, we are in big trouble. It's early. It's early. Hey, if someone told us Pascal Siakam is our supermax player of the future in his second year, it would be massively confusing as well. Faith in Masai. Kings get a bucket. 89-86. Raps still up by 3 points. Fred VanVleet. Man, Davion Mitchell doing a great job on Fred. Kicks it over to Boucher, who takes a three. Misses that off the outside of the rim. Davion Mitchell taking it the other way. Gets a tough layup to go in transition. Put it on the pressure. Davion Mitchell playing nice. You know he's good for some defensive highlights. Fred from deep. Oh, let's go. Fred VanVleet connecting on a deep, deep three. Absolutely needed that. My bet needed that. This team needed that. And his confidence needed that. Fox misses a layup. And then they're going to say, oh, man. Not a layup, a floater. But foul charge to VanVleet. Malik Monk draws it. Connor W with a great take in the chat. We're just waiting on that beard to connect. Actually, I've never seen Scotty with even the tiniest bit of facial hair. All right, 10 seconds to go until the end of the third. Raps have the ball here. They're going to get the last shot. Lyles guarding VanVleet. VanVleet driving. Layup, doesn't get it, but he draws a foul. He's going to be shooting too. Mike Brown's going to run back out just to get ejected again. He's going to get escorted by police after this. The Kings bench did not look happy with that call. VanVleet at the line. He shoots. He scores. 94-88. All right, 2.5 seconds left. Malik Monk is going to pull up for a deep three. Kind of came close, but misses. I got to say, man, Malik Monk, he's got like, I don't know how to describe it. He's kind of got that poetry in motion thing going in his game. Not like a Kyrie Irving exactly, but like just a lot of pop whenever he's doing anything. When he's shooting threes, when he's dunking the ball, like he plays with swagger. I got to give him credit. I like Malik Monk. He's got that dog in him. Alfred in the chat saying can't tune into the game. What's going on with the Raps right now? They're playing well. To let you know, like an important statistical storyline of the game is that we've only made 4 3-pointers. The Kings have made 14. So we haven't figured out 3-point shooting yet, but we found a way to really be more effective in the paint. And as that continues to arise, I think that we'll get more open from 3, and then our guys will start to heat back up. But yeah, we're still up 94-88. It's been a really good effort. The defense is up for sure. And yeah, no, that's kind of the tale of the game so far. Scotty Barnes still on triple-double watch. I got to check his stat line. God, I would love a Scotty Barnes triple-double right now. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Let's see. Yeah, Scotty Barnes, 13, 6, and 8. He's got some decent ground to make up here in the fourth quarter. I mean, 4 rebounds in a quarter is not unheard of. For Domantas Sabonis, it's certainly not. That guy went off. He had like 12 in the first half. Currently has 16 rebounds going into the fourth. We have a whole quarter left to play, and Sabonis has 16 boards. Monster game for him. At least a few of those being offensive rebounds, too. Let me check the exact number. 4 offensive rebounds, 12 defensive rebounds. He's been big for the Kings. We've neutralized him pretty well, though. 11 points. We've done a good job of doubling him and even tripling him in the paint. We've kept Fox rather modest, too. I mean, still playing decent, but he's 6 of 17. Only 19 points in 30 minutes. He's playing good. Let's be real. He's playing good, but the Raps, I think, have given him a fair challenge. Doing really good on Sabonis, though. Guys, do me a favor if you're watching this. Drop a like spike on the video. Always much appreciated. Is Bo Cruz talking smack to Fox? Did anyone else see that? Did anyone else see that? I think he was talking trash. Trey Lyles with the ball. Driving in on Chris Boucher. Gets blocked by Boucher, but Sabonis there with another, I guess not an offensive rebound, but a putback and a bucket. 94-90. It's going to be a close game. And guys, I got that -2.5 bet. Pray for me. Pray for this team. Scotty with it. Scotty's always using that free hand to swat away the defenders. Scotty dribbling in. Oh, wow. Wow, not the best look, honestly. But I'll take it. Scotty Barnes getting that floater to sit. Monk over there to Fox. He's got the ball now. And then they're going to say foul on the entry pass there. Boucher fouls Sabonis. Monk with the ball. Picked up there by Scotty Barnes. Kind of blows past him, but the help comes. And then Terrence Davis for 3 gets it. How many 3-pointers has TD3 made? He's a smooth shooter too. Still no OG Anunoby in the lineup tonight for Toronto. Kem Birch with the ball. That's an interesting time to use Kem Birch. I wasn't expecting to see him just randomly pop up. Scotty for 3. Gets it to go. Oh my God, he needed that. Scotty Barnes with a couple big important buckets for the Raptors here. 99-93. We're up by 6. Fox. Little drop pass there to Sabonis. He gets an easy layup. Pascal Siakam. Out to Scotty Barnes. Scotty with it. Mid-range. Ooh, Scotty. Man, this is the Scotty Barnes that we need. 101-95. He's playing great. Really good game for Barnes. Fox. Wow, step back 3 off of a nice dribble. Lord 2 Senpai saying, Subway Barnes takeover. It's bowl way tonight. Raps turn over the ball, but Bo Cruz gets it back. Gets the lay-in to go. He's jacked up. I like it. I like it. Fox gives it up over there to Monk. Monk guarded by Bo Cruz. Yeah, they're forcing the help down. Like the Raps are playing an interesting defensive set right now. Basically just a zone with one chaser. Oh man. Monk connects on a 3. It is a 1-possession game. 2 points separating us and the Kings. 103 Raptors, 101 Sacramento. Scotty. You know what? I don't blame him for making that pass. There should have been an off-ball cut there. That would have been a really good opportunity. That looked hilarious. So he might end up on Shaqtin' the Fool for that. But he shouldn't. I thought that was a smart pass. There's no one there to cut off ball and get there. Fox with it. Guarded by Barnes. Over there to Sabonis. Sabonis ties up the game with a floater. Time to start sweating. Siakam misses that. Kem Birch misses the putback. Defensive rebound there for Sabonis, the board man. Monk with it on the perimeter. Wow, man. He's got a tight dribble. Terrence Davis gets that entry pass swatted away by Chris Boucher. Scotty Barnes. Oh my. Okay, whatever. Bo Cruz is fouled off of that putback. Man, Scotty Barnes getting robbed of the assists. Kem Birch goes up, gets swallowed. Also, why is Kem Birch in the game? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but he hasn't even played tonight until into this fourth quarter. We went in with a lead. We were playing well. Kem Birch is like a really hot, cold player. Weird decision there by Nick Nurse. Also, Kem, just hit the brakes and dunk it. Like, you're 6'9". Like, why you kind of hit the brakes and then try to get a layup? Like, you're asking to be blocked. You got to get off the floor faster. Easier said than done, but like, can't be robbing my man Scotty of assists on a night when he's on triple-double watch. Hey, off the missed free throw, the Raptors get the offensive rebound. Siakam with it. Gets it to Scotty now. Scotty off the glass, misses. Rebounded by the Kings. Toronto still up by 1. Harrison Barnes kicks out there to Malik Monk. He connects. The Kings are leading now. Man, Malik Monk having a game. The Raptors call a timeout. He's ice cold. Like, what is Kem Birch doing in the game? With all due respect. He hasn't played like the whole night. Why are you putting him in the fourth quarter randomly? Like, you went into that quarter leading. You've led at the end of every single quarter. I love you, Nick Nurse. I like you, Kem Birch. But why was this decision made? I'm not even putting all blame on him for what's happening, but like, you had some rotations that were meshing and giving you good results. Guys, if you're watching this, do me a big favor. Drop a like spike in the chat. Always appreciate the love, everyone checking in. See if we can get me up to 100 likes. Always, always appreciated. Nage popping in saying, last time I was here, the Raps were ahead with 10 points. The hell happened? I don't know what to tell you, Nage. I really don't. They've been shooting the lights out from 3 all night. Like, the Kings are having a remarkable performance from 3. And the Raptors, on the other hand, are not. But with that said, we've done a good job of scoring in the paint, getting fouled, getting to the free throw line. Like, we're doing a lot of things good, but yeah, the Kings going nuclear from 3. Sabonis has 17 and 18 right now. Like, 18 boards. 5 offensive rebounds. Like, sorry I keep pointing it out. He's just having a night on the glass. In terms of Scotty Barnes, so he's got 26 and 8. I'm not going to say he's off triple-double watch, but he's got to make some ground quick. Stable One saying, I liked the video, but you getting to 100 is like Siakam getting to 30. You know, Siakam's at 17. You know what? That's a reasonable comparison. I thought you were, you know what? You were definitely taking a shot. But I think that's actually a fair comparison. Seems like roughly the equal probability. Kem Birch, there we go. Gets the pass from Siakam, slams it home for a tie game. Just spent the past 5 minutes chewing him out. Gets a bucket there. Very surprised that Nick Nurse, even after the timeout, has decided to keep Kem on the court. I'm a little bit lost on that, but gets the bucket, and then Sabonis cutting through gets a layup. Tough one at that. Kings pull ahead. 7 minutes to go in the game. Fred VanVleet turns the corner off of a Kem Birch pick, puts up the floater, misses that, and it's rebounded by Harrison Barnes. De'Aaron Fox cutting into the paint. Misses that. He wants a foul call. There is no call made. Good defense by the Raptors. Scotty. Woo! Yes, sir. Looking a little Giannis-like there. That's a big man Euro step. Bo Cruz just in the back pocket of Malik Monk. He's had a great game. Scotty Barnes, good job tapping the ball out. He's trying to say that went out off of Sabonis, but to no avail. Scotty, liking that, man. Liking that move on the other end. Sabonis with the ball at the top. Harrison Barnes, man, nice shot. Wow, little fadeaway mid-range J connects on that. Legendary role player Harrison Barnes. Scotty with it. Raps could use a bucket and a stop. Oh, Scotty forcing the pass to Kem. Picks up a turnover. And then Malik Monk going hard the other way, turning the D to the O for the Kings. He does not get the bucket, but he's fouled. In the act, he'll be shooting 2. Lord 2 Senpai saying, you getting to 100 is like Malachi Flynn getting minutes. Stable. Appreciate you, my man. Drop a like spike one last time. All I want for Christmas is 100 likes. Is that okay? And the Raptors to friggin' win. That might be asking too much, though. 112 to 108. Malik Monk connects on both. We're down by 4. 5:45 to go. Van Vliet. Mid-range. Oh, just spills out. Little fadeaway shot by Fred did not go. Now Monk has it for the Kings. You can see that Monk is feeling himself right now. He gets turned over, though. Full outlet pass to Trent Jr. from Scotty Barnes. Yes, sir. He lays that up. Triple-double watch. Still alive. Hardly, though. Sabonis with it at the top. Hands it off to Monk. Monk almost turns over the ball again. Good pressure from Toronto. Good closeouts. Davion Mitchell driving. Great defense right now by the Raptors. Really good rotations. Forced a tough shot there from Keegan Murray. Great defense, man. I got to get the Flames on for that D. Pause. Van Vliet throws it over there to Siakam. Siakam out to Trent Jr. Oh, man, that would have absolutely popped the lid off of Scotiabank. And a timeout called for the Kings. All the jokes in the chat about Malachi Flynn. Malachi Flynn is a Pro-Am game legend. Anytime he shows up to a Pro-Am game, you better believe he's going nuclear. Interesting point here by Ryan Henderson saying, should have known the game was going to turn once Brown got kicked. I think most of the chat agreed with me. That was entertaining by Mike Brown. It's rare that you see a coach literally sprint out onto the court. He was going for blood too. Like, one of the refs actually got in between him and the ref who made the call. Like, he was going nuts. You got to respect the passion. Definitely fired his team up, it seems. Raps down by a bucket. You simply don't like to see it. Let me check the box score right now. Scotty Barnes having himself a night with 22, 6, and 9. Thad Young. Thad Young's had an underrated role in this game. I can't really understand why Thad Young would be off the court and Kem Birch on. I don't know. Faith in Nick Nurse for at least a while longer. 35 points for Fred Van Vliet. Cannot glaze over that. He's got 7 rebounds as well, 4 assists, 3 steals. Really great game from Fred. Man, he needed this. Siakam, 17, 3, and 5. Hernan Gomez, 5, 5, and 1. I got to say as well, Bo Cruz has played okay, but he's played 24 minutes. I don't know. Like, I guess who's the alternative? Who's the alternative is the question. But I haven't been blown away with his performance tonight. For 24 minutes, I don't think he's been great. But he's been all right. He's been all right. Will we ever see Justin Champagnie check into a game, guys? Will this ever happen? Oh my God. The bald mamba himself, Marcel Martin, in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder what'll happen to Justin Champagnie. Just hardly made the roster cut this year. Who knows? You know, Delano Banton came on into this game, played 4 minutes, and had some good run there. He was impactful. Anyhow, game is back on. Kings with the ball. Sabonis at the free throw line, driving down on Scotty Barnes. Ooh, man, just took Scotty to school there. Gets the bucket. 114 to 110. That was a nice move. Kind of stole that move from Siakam a little bit. Barnes gives it over to Pascal. Siakam backing in. The floater misses. That's a bad shot, Pascal. That is a bad shot. These are the moments where I think he needs to be a lot better. De'Aaron Fox hands it off there to Malik Monk. Monk driving, kicking back out to Barnes. Harrison Barnes trying to get loose. Out to the corner. Keegan Murray now. He's going to take a floater. Misses. Gets his own offensive rebound, though. Keegan Murray, a really poised player. Fox misses the floater. Barnes the rebound. Triple-double watch. Gives it back to Van Vliet. Give that to Scotty. Give that to Scotty. Oh, man, he could have taken an open shot. He could have taken an open shot. Like, why? Okay, there we go. Off of the Kings. The Raps get the call. Sacramento does not look happy. But to rewind for a second, Scotty had an open look, or he could have stepped back to three. It's like he wanted to go make contact and wanted to do a floater. I get that shot's been good for him this game, but man, just you could have caught the ball in rhythm and taken that mid-range. You were uncontested. Hey, we got a lot of people in here now. If you haven't already, do me a big favor, drop a like on the video, show some support. You guys are all very much appreciated, and we got a tight game right now, so don't go anywhere. Marcel Martin just spitting game in the chat, as per usual. Oh my God, Marcel. No one's lighting the beam tonight, buddy. And no, it is not time to tank Paradise Lost. I have faith. If we win tonight, we're at 500. Like, we can build from there. It's definitely not pretty, but we can build from there. All right, let's see what rotation we have on the floor. We got Siakam, Thad Young, Trent Jr., Barnes, and Van Vliet. Closing crew. I mean, just essentially the starters. And oh no, a timeout. Okay, a timeout. I thought we got a violation there. We're good. Okay, Nick Nurse collects his men. We got a super chat coming in from Marcel Martin, the bald mamba himself. Shout out. He's saying, get Aaron Baines on the phone. Hashtag tank for Wemb. Oh, dude. We could sign some hilarious players to make the ultimate tank team. But that's not Toronto Raptors basketball. That's not how they roll. Can you imagine Wembanyama on the Raptors? Give me, guys, drop a pick in the chat. I want to know, who do you think is going to end up with Victor Wembanyama? Who's going to be the lucky team to land him? Of course, there's no science here, but what's the gut feeling? What is the gut feeling? I tend to think he could actually end up on the Spurs. I know that's been a storyline for a while, but could you imagine if it's more far-fetched now, but for a while there where the Lakers just could not win, it was crazy to think about their pick being the Pelicans, and then the Pelicans adding Victor Wembanyama next season. That would have been nuts. But I think at this point it's safe to say the Lakers are not going to be in the lottery hunt. I think that they're going to figure it out and at least make the play-in game. Yeah, it looks like everyone agrees the Spurs are probably going to be a hot team to get Victor. Scotty for 3 in rhythm. Yes, sir. Knocking it down. What a needed performance for Scotty Barnes. Look at Fred VanVleet rallying the troops. Tell him to get up on defense here. Oh, great strip. Great strip. That is 100% out off of Sacramento. Why is it a jump ball? That's out off Sacramento. But I guess we get a jump ball. Siak, there we go. Raptors win the jump ball. VanVleet with it. Driving into the paint, stepping back. Oh, just misses. De'Aaron Fox collects the rebound. Takes the pick there from Sabonis. Gets the ball to Sabonis. He's guarded by Thad Young. Come on, Thad. The double comes. Kicks it back out. Fox for 3. Just misses that. Rebound VanVleet. Fred's got 8 boards tonight to go with a cool 35 piece. Siakam driving in. Oh no, Pascal. Dude. And then we foul at the other end. I'm so sorry. I got to speak my mind here. That's not top 5, Pascal. You haven't been top 5 for the past few games. It's just, I love that the guy has high aspirations, but we definitely need to slow the, I don't think Pascal Siakam deserves a super max in the offseason. I think that puts our team in a terrible spot. I get it. I'm sampling a play that just happened and looking at the bigger picture, but I've been saying this for a minute. All respect to Pascal. Champion, great player, all-star, all-NBA. I don't think he's a top option on a winning team. And when I say winning, conference finals type of team, which of course is where most Raptors fans want to go. I don't know, man. That just isn't the take. He's having a rough game right now for sure. Rahul dropping the super chat. Shout out. Rahul saying if we lose this game, serious change is coming. Honestly, I think we're getting into that territory. It's scary hours in the 6th right now. Siakam. That was a good take. Misses it though. 116 to 113. De'Aaron Fox. Wow, man. Tough layup. What's going on here? Oh, wow. Fox is cut open on his face, right next to his eye. He's bleeding. They're going to sub him out. Yeah, he is not happy with no call there. I guess as he should be. The guy's bleeding right now. Well, game's not done, guys. Got a minute 40 to go. It's 1 possession game. Or I guess after that Fox bucket, it's 2 possession game. 118 to 113. I don't know why the scoreboard isn't updating on the stream, but Raptors having a chance to collect their men here. Let's see what happens. Marcel Martin saying, I bet Christian Coloco is just happy to be here for the train wreck. He's just happy to see some minutes and improve. Paul Blunt dropping a super chat saying, Mike Brown just ordered a filet at the keg. And Mike Brown was irate. Hopefully he's having a glass of wine or something to calm down at the keg as well, because he was pissed. But he seems to have fired up his team. Gotten a little bit of a fire in his group. Scotty Barnes gets the ball. He's been a great player this game. He's found his rhythm back a little bit. Scotty. Struggling to get open. Finds Trent. That was a good pass. That was a really good pass by Scotty Barnes. Great job. Oh my God. Oh my God. For those who watch the stream, you know what this means. Cherry Reaper Gaming saying hashtag We the Cheeks. Champion Gold. I know that's you. You know this is a lock to win. Oh, Christ. They just hit a mid-range on us. 120 to 115. De'Aaron Fox getting another bucket. Man, shout out. Shout out Cherry Reaper Gaming. Hashtag We the Cheeks, brother. Van Vliet. Driving. Oh, come on, Fred. There we go. Tough bucket, dude. Oh, my God. Not the best look to take, but, I mean, got the bucket. Let's go. De'Aaron Fox. Someone mentioned this game going to overtime. Fred Van Vliet with the clutch steal, but Scotty Barnes gives it right back to them. And then a bad foul there by Pascal Siakam. That's a bad foul. Pascal, man. Yeah, that's a foul. That's fully a foul. Dude. Oh, Pascal. They called me crazy. Things not looking too bright here, folks, but the reality is it's a 2-possession game. We will have 2 shots. Yes, we'll need to make those shots, and one of them will need to be a 3-pointer, and we'll need to get a stop. Nothing guaranteed. Nothing at all. And we got another super chat coming in. My guy, Marcel Martin, saying, we're the new Pacers. Middle of the pack. That one cut a little deep. I felt that one. Damn. Well, you know what? At least we have a GM that will take these big risks. Like, we have a GM that will, absolutely shoot for the stars, swing for the fences. And we got a lot of assets to move. I'd say more so than most Pacers teams have had. So I don't think Masai will leave us in mediocrity for too long. Couple super chats coming in. Tom M saying, Raps lose and I miss on the over-under. Perfect. It's tough, Tom. That is tough. Tom, you got to sign up to CoolBet, dude. We got to get you in our Discord channel for betting. We'll come up with some plays together. We got to ride together. And then Cherry Reaper Gaming. He's saying, going to keep my pants down to make it easier for the next team we face. Jesus Christ. Well, whatever that means, thank you, Cherry Reaper Gaming. Hashtag We the Cheeks. Appreciate you, man. Fred Van Vliet. Out to Scotty Barnes. Scotty, driving. You got to get a shot off quick. He's fouled. Okay, issue though. 21.4 seconds on the game clock. We need to get the ball back. So even if he makes both here, we need to... No, this is tough. We'll need to make a 3. But you'll need to do it without fouling. Like, we're in a conundrum here. This is not good. All right, Scotty, to keep the game alive, gets it. He's played a great game, man. Love to see Scotty Barnes doing his thing. So 122 to 119, 21.4 seconds to go. Do you believe in Christmas miracles? That's my question. Man, I'm seeing some people coming down pretty hard on our coaching staff, our management. I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm not too worried about it, honestly. Like they've proven a lot. Like an absolute ton. Championship proven. Like it's not going to be, all daisies and roses every single year, every single minute. And we look, let's be realistic too. We play in a tough market. Like getting free agents here is hard. We're already a little disadvantaged. I think we're okay, and I think we're in the right hands. I'm open to hitting the panic button at some point, but I wouldn't say I'm there yet. Not with our management, at least. I wonder what kind of return you get for Pascal Siakam. If you trade him now, you trade him at his high. You don't need to pay him a super max in the offseason. He's a pending UFA. I wonder, and I'll leave it at that. Hey, shout out Stable in the chat, man. I was happy to watch with all of you guys. Man, appreciate everyone in the chat. Barnes with it. Over there to Monk. Monk getting loose. We foul him. Man, he is good. Malik Monk is real good. Logan saying trade Siakam for Fox. I don't know about that one. We'll see. I don't even think the Kings would really want Pascal right now necessarily. Oh my, okay. Malik Monk misses the first. Guys, if he manages to miss this second one, we have life. Monk's laughing at something Van Vliet said. Come on now. Nothing but net. Tough. All right, Fred, get up there and chuck up a three. Siakam with it. Out to Van Vliet. Come on. Okay, someone shoot the ball, please. Okay, Van Vliet, tough layup. Gets it to go. They're going to need to foul really quick here. Timeout for the Kings. My God. Final stretch here does always take forever. Lord 2 Senpai says Pascal and Josh's nose for SGA. This man told me last live stream, my face looks like Squidward's house. I've literally never been flamed like that in my life. Look, I see a lot of people in the chat defending Pascal Siakam, as you should. I'm just saying, I don't think he's a top option on a team that has aspirations of like reaching a conference finals or a finals. I genuinely don't believe it. I've said this at his highs. I've said it at his highs. I'll say it at his lows. It's not just a bad game. And yes, I understand. I'm the Pascal hater. That's the brand. That's the way I get branded. I love Pascal. I love this team. I just feel realistically like, what evidence is there to show that he actually is like in that Giannis, Luka, Embiid, Jason Tatum category? Like I don't see the evidence yet. As a supporting piece, sure. But yeah, definitely if we lose this game, some big questions about what's going on with the team, I think logically come. Okay, foul committed there by Van Vliet. Good job getting it done early. Fox will go to the line. We do have a super chat coming in. So Cherry Reaper Gaming saying the era of Trash Gal and Van Cheeks needs to end. Yeah, there needs to be a bit of a shakeup. I don't know who it is, Trash Gal or Van Cheeks. I don't know. I don't know. But shout out to Champion Gold Gaming. Hey man, Siakam's a really good player. He's a really good player. I just like we can't at this point. I think it's abundantly clear he is not going to be a top 5 player in the league. He can do it for stretches, like a lot of guys can do it for stretches, but like in the playoffs, when it comes down to like beating very good teams in the clutch, like he doesn't align that way. Tom Moreau's so upset with me. He's so upset with me. He's saying, go ahead, run your old NBA player out of town. SMH. Okay. Look, I get it. I get it. I get it. People in the chat just missing Kawhi. Man, me too. You see what he did to the Celtics the other night? He's looking nice. Old Kawhi might be on his way back. Also, did I miss something? Did Fox miss a free throw? What's going on here? I've been looking at the chat. I'm lost. But it's 124 to 121. One possession game. A little bit of overtime. Let's go to OT, yeah. So yeah, the Raptors have only made, it looks to be 5 3-pointers tonight. The Kings have had like 16 or 17. It's been insane. The Scotty Barnes redemption arc will be legendary. Mark my words. All right, man. I can't believe I missed it. I was not paying attention at all, but here we go. 5.9 seconds on the clock. Scotty Barnes inbounding the ball. Gets it to Van Vliet. Van Vliet for 3. Just misses. All right, 0.9 seconds. I don't know what we're going to do with this, but well, guys, that's a wrap. There's some serious questions going to the Toronto management right now. Like, what's happened? Like, what's the difference? Like, it just seems like we had a great team last year that got better. Did the NBA just collectively get so much better than we did? Like, what's missing? What's different? I'm so completely and utterly confused. Like, if we had sucked last year, this wouldn't be a question. What's going on right now? Everyone's a year older, a year more experienced. Nothing's changed. Yeah, the Eastern Conference is better, but like the Raptors are one of the reasons that it's better. Like, I don't know. We got a super chat though. This has been a tough L. Super chat coming in, I believe again from Tom Moreau. He says, you realize there are only 5 top 5 players, right? Yeah, okay, yes, Tom, I do realize that. But to quote Pascal himself, he wants to be on that level. He thinks he can get there. I just don't agree. And like when I say a top 5 player, like, yes, there is only 5 top 5 players, but I'm just referring to a guy capable of like a finals MVP. Like, I think that's a good way to classify like a top 5. Like someone, because yeah, it changes a little bit depending on who's heating up, whose team's looking really dominant. Of course, people have different opinions, but I think no one really would have Pascal Siakam as a top 5 player. You know, like some people would have Joel Embiid as a top 5 player. Others wouldn't. I think virtually no one right now would have Pascal Siakam as a top 5 player. That's kind of what I'm referring to. But hey, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Guys, this has been a fun stream nonetheless. I appreciate you guys hopping on. If you haven't had a chance to like the video on your way out, do me a big favor, drop a like. And if you're looking to sign up at the Coolbet Sportsbook, you can do so in the link to in the description of this video. You can use our link. You'll be entered automatically in a giveaway if you send us a screenshot of you signing up. We're doing giveaways all the time for the people that have signed up at Coolbet. No need to put money in the account yet. Don't need to do any of that. If you choose to, go ahead. But of course, like you get a lot of exclusive benefits from us just for signing up. So let us know when you have. Use the link in our description. And guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me on this stream. Gotta pray for better times for our Toronto Raptors. But in the meantime, I am signing off.